The POWERMIND System 12 Lessons on the Psychology of Success by Michael Monroe Kiefer. The POWERMIND System Challenges and Basis. The first challenge you face is to read this entire book. The second challenge is to be completely open to what you read. The second challenge will require you to perform your own personal experimentation. The third challenge is that of mental maturity. Will you serve as a teacher for the less fortunate? Will you, once being exposed to the life-saving information contained in these pages, seek to educate others? We'll revisit this last challenge again at the very end of this book. The POWERMIND system has been carefully designed to systematically teach you the specialized knowledge and practice and practical techniques you will need to attain the riches of life. Some of the techniques can be used directly off the page. Others are templates that you will use to build your own tools according to your own individual needs and desires. The POWERMIND system is based on an all-encompassing human truth. Habitual thinking and mental imagery guides your destiny. The great self-development pioneer Earl Nightingale searched for many decades to find the so-called secret of success. He found it on New Year's Day, 1950. He later revealed his discovery in an album entitled The Strangest Secret, which has now sold over 1 million copies. The secret was this: we become what we think about. It was stated another way by Ralph Waldo Emerson, a famous American philosopher. A man is what he thinks about all day long. As you work through this book, I will explain this concept in much greater detail. This book emphasizes success principles popularized from the late 1800s to the present day. It is interesting to note that throughout the history of humankind, success principles seem to be lost and then rediscovered by only a select few in every generation. Since the beginning of civilizations, relatively few people have ever attained great success in life. This has to do with a person's possession of specialized life management knowledge and subsequent use of it. Some people learn early, becoming wildly successful while still young. Most people of the world, however, will never learned at all. They have led forgotten, mediocre. They have led forgotten, mediocre, dismissal lives to the bitter, tragic end. By using the POWERMIND system, you can modify the circumstances in your life, taking direct control over them. I have scientifically researched the method contained in this book, finding it to be valid through my own personal experiences and the personal experiences of hundreds of others. I now put it in the hands of those who have not studied or experienced what I have. With the information in this book, you can trim off years of trial and error experiences, cutting short a potentially painful journey to a successful, rewarding, worthwhile, and fulfilling life. Use this book in times of trouble, in times of need. It has extraordinary power and is an ever-present sterling servant standing by your side as a personal guide. The POWERMIND system helps all, hurts none. Michael Monroe Kiefer, American success scientist, principal investigator for the POWERMIND System Project. The need for a life guide. The POWERMIND system fills the need for a weapon to combat needless personal suffering and misery that is so commonplace in the world today. It was written as a comprehensive life guide. Can you answer these questions? Why are some people happy and others miserable? Why do some people live their lives in luxury while others eke out a meager existence in a trashy slum? Why are some people astonishing successes and others pitiful failures? Why is one person an outstanding leader and immensely popular while another is a mediocre bum? Why are some people capable of accomplishing genius level work rapidly while others toil relentlessly for a lifetime without accomplishing anything worthwhile? Why are some people miraculously healed of so-called incurable diseases while others remain sickly and quickly die? Why do some people lacking a high school education become multimillionaires while many PhDs are unemployed? The Power Mind system answers all of these questions and many more. What do we not see? Few people recognize the fact that if they were to change their current thoughts and actions, redirecting this same energy toward the achievement of worthwhile goals, they would inevitably become successful. Most people have a tendency to let their minds drift, thereby dissipating this thought energy. They lack meaningful goals, which causes them to wander aimlessly through life. They move from one everyday problem to the next, listening to the crowd, leading lives of terror, bewilderment, frustration, and despair. They also feel overpowered by circumstances, thinking they cannot accomplish anything worthwhile with their lives, thus they kill off the inner drive to try. A basic life guide is what these people need to revitalize their inner drive. Specialized knowledge and its practical application is one of the few true transfiguring powers in life. It is the power by which consciousness is unfolded and the soul liberated. The quotations below should be considered carefully as you prepare yourself for full exposure to the Power Mind system. What we do not see, what most of us never suspect of existing, is the silent but irresistible power which comes to the rescue of those who fight on in the face of discouragement. Napoleon Hill, success philosopher, author of Think and Grow Rich, Law of Success, Science of Personal Achievement, and Mental Dynamite. What this power is, I cannot say. All I know is that it exists and it becomes available only when man is in the state of mind in which he knows exactly what he wants and is fully determined not to quit until he finds it. Dr. Alexander Graham Bell, vibrational theory scientist, inventor of the telephone. All right. In our next reading, we'll start Self-Assessment, Part 1, Lesson Number 1. Thank you for listening.